lot of video coverage today. Actually, it's from yesterday and today because I was going to make this video yesterday, but I just got too busy and never got around to it. I was working on my goose shed. Got the first layer done. I'm hoping to get some more tools. I need a circular saw because that circular saw just doesn't do it anymore. It just dies out, doesn't want to cut through the wood. So I'm going to probably go by Harbor Freight Saturday and get me another saw. And then, well, well, let's just watch the video and we'll talk afterwards. You can tell I'm kind of tired. I've been busy. I got trash that blew around. I had a big windstorm, and while I was gone, a lot has happened since last time I made an update video. My onions are doing really good. I think I'm gonna grow sweet potatoes in one of these. I figured out how to do that, and they grow pretty good out here. If you can see over here, I'm working on my goose pen. I've got a bunch of pallets, as you see. So there's my caddy walking down the trail. So as you can see, I've got I'm working on this. Some of the pallets they're not uniform. I thought they were, but I've got it going a little bit. I'm gonna have a shed over here, workshop shed on that side of it, and then on this side I'm gonna have a garden shed, with windows. We're replacing the windows. I'm gonna use the windows to make garden shed. As you can see here, I got a peach tree, another peach tree. There goes the male. This is an olive tree. This produces the black olives. And this lemon tree, it's got buds on it. It got torn up in the wind. It was in the back of the truck. I bought all these about, I can't remember how, probably about 40 miles away. So I rode in the back of my truck for 40 miles. And all the leaves got blown off, buds got blown off. But these peaches are starting to bud. And that's a peach tree right there. It's dying, but it's an old one. So that looks like a baby peach tree. It could be. And I got another one. This is my Myers lemon, so I may have to put something over it for the winter this year, and then once it gets a little larger and more woody, it'll be able to survive. So my goose house, that's my priority because I got goose coming next week or the week after. So I think it's next week. And they're also replacing the windows next week. My baby chicks, you can go see them. They're getting big and they're getting friendly. They're letting me pet them and everything. They're knocking over their water and their food, making a big old mess, but hey, that's what chicky chicks do. Hi, babies. Remember when they were just still babies? I only got one red because the other one's not a red. He's kind of a speckle colored one. And that gray one's definitely a rooster. And at least these ones are running around doing something. Who knows? But my turkey, he's doing okay. The girls are doing okay. My truck's parked in the yard. Right here is another peach tree. It's doing okay. I didn't plant that one here. We're trying to revive it. And then I planted my bamboo over here. Might not be able to see it. It's looking it's growing. It's doing okay. We've had a lot of rain. So that's where my bamboo's going. And we'll come around the front. Now this is our peach tree we bought at Walmart. 2 years ago. and it's producing. It's small. It was a very small plant. My rose is doing okay. I planted. Oh god, that bucket's on there. I gotta do some weed pulling too. It looks like I'll get that bucket off of there. That's a lavender, rosemary. Got some kale growing in there. I'm hoping this bougainvilleas come back. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't supposed to plant them in the ground. I don't know. That's the car I drove. I flew out to Kansas and drove that car back. That's so my wife can have a car to drive. It's an older car. It's like 2001 or something. I don't know, but it's a Lexus, so kind of like a beefed up Toyota. It's a nice car. It runs real good. Burns a little oil, but you know. So, and then my mess in front here, a lot of stuff I brought in. That well, as you notice, it's really getting green. Grass is starting to grow. It's warm. I got short sleeves on. There's the doggies, and both doggies out here, they're getting along. Hilda's a little bit selfish. She attacks him sometimes over treats, but Thor, hey Thor, he's still learning his name. Hi Thor, he's getting big though. He's a big boy. And Hilda, she keeps getting out, do you, honey? You need to stop doing that. Daddy doesn't like it when you get out. So, I've got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of building to do, and you'll see as it goes along. And let's just take another look at it. So I was going to do an orchard back there, but then the logistics of it is not that good. You see, it's going to be 8 by 12. I wanted it bigger, but when I realized I started building it, 16 would go all the way to the edge of the fence. And then I would have no room for my garden shed. I mean, I kind of would there, but I'm just going to go one more pallet there, one pallet there, and then 2 pallets here. And then it should be big enough. Okay, I went to the feed store today, and they had some plants out front, so I bought some. I got some romaine lettuce, some collard greens, cilantro, and butter crunch lettuce. And you see my onions are doing well. They're getting a good watering, because you know, whenever you plant something, you got to water the hell out of it. So might be getting a storm tonight, so they might be getting even more water. But lettuce will grow for another month or two, and that's all I need. Hopefully I got enough cooler weather for the collard greens and the cilantro. But I think I will. It's still only early March. And what I'm going to do this afternoon, I'm going to, after I get done turning the water off, I'm going to gather me some turkey eggs, and I'm going to start some turkey eggs. So, looking forward to that. I'll explain that here in a bit. Right here, I got 2 sweet potatoes, and they're in kind of a mud mixture. I mixed a little bit of the natural sand we have here with the compost from the chicken coop when I cleaned the chicken coop. So, you know, it's not sitting in chicken poop. It's sitting in the, when I cleaned out the chicken pen, it's the broken down poop and the broken down straw and the broken down wood chips that were composted. So a couple of years. So this is one way to start sweet potatoes. Put a little extra water in there this time, but then I'm going to use my mister and just mist it once or twice a day. it needs at least 6 hours of sunlight. Also in the middle, you can't really see it, but there, you may be able to see it. There's an avocado pit, but it's an avocado from Mexico because it had a Mexico little sticker on it. So I don't know if it'll grow or not, because usually if they're from out of the country, they've been radiated. So, but we'll see. May have to wait for the California avocados to come out. But I'm thinking avocados would grow in this region. So yeah, I got a lot of projects going. I'm working on that. I'm gonna go out a little bit after this. After making this video, I'm gonna go out there and dismantle a few pallets because I need some boards and gonna fix up the one of my chicken runs to put those baby chick, or there's not so much baby chicks anymore in there. And behind me, if you see the little red light just above, you know, or let's see, there. I always get confused there. There we go, right there where I'm pointing. I've got 8 turkey eggs in there right now. I've started them today because I'm going to start some chicken eggs in 7 days. And turkey eggs take 7 days longer than chicken eggs. So I'm starting some chicken eggs on the 14th. And I've already got those guys going to buy up everyone I can get for the place where I buy my feed. So I probably won't sell them for money. I'll sell them for credit. I can buy some more feed. Some, you know, rabbit feed, chicken feed, turkey feed, goose feed. Doing more research on goose feed. A lot of places don't sell feed for geese and ducks. But I read somewhere that you just give them regular chicken feed and you add rolled oats to it. And, you know, cut down the protein a little lower. They need less protein. Turkeys need more protein than chickens. And so I'm feeding my chickens like 18% protein, and my turkeys get 21%, I believe. Had to look, but I don't have the bag here. I also need to get some non-medicated starter feed for the geese because they won't eat the chicken feed, or because it's medicated, and the feed place, all they had was medicated feed, so I couldn't buy it up. But I'm going to go to Dothan. Dothan has this big place called Rural King. It's kind of like not Hobby Lobby, but what is that place I go to all the damn time? I can't remember the name of it. Let me freeze this and I'll start again when I remember. Tractor Supply, that's it. I couldn't remember it for some reason. It's like Tractor Supply but much bigger. I'll probably get my non-medicated feed, and I want to buy some ducks there, and a few more. Well, maybe some waters and feeders too, because I'm going to need more of those. But I don't know. I can get the stuff at Tractor Supply, but I don't often get to go to Rural King, and Rural King's has a lot more stuff. They always have chickens for sale. Almost always have turkeys and ducks there, and occasionally have geese. But last time I checked, they didn't have the variety of geese that I wanted. So anyway, that's what's going on. My garden's getting going. The stuff I got in there besides the onions, I'll harvest them and then I'll use that spot for something else. Maybe the sweet potatoes will go in there. Hopefully the sweet potatoes will take root. I think they will. I don't know about the avocado. I got to look that up, find out if Mexican avocados will germinate. I'm hoping they will. But if they don't, I'll wait until there's California avocados available. So, you know, avocados either come from California, Mexico, or Chile. That way, that's how you get avocados all year long because they grow them in different places. But where the climate I live in is no different than the climate in California where they grow them, except for it's more humid here. It rains more than California, but I think avocados will grow here. And that'll be another kind of fruit tree that I'll have. I'll have peaches and lemons and olives and hopefully avocados. And then I got a banana too. Except that one grows indoors, except for I take it out after probably May. I'll keep it out in the summer months and then I'll bring it back in the house. Um, and then eventually if it gets too big, then it will grow outside. There's a method to grow them outside all year long. You just build a rack with hardwork cloth about, up to almost the top of it, and then fill it in with leaves and straw. And then as the straw falls down, you just put more leaves and straw in there, and it kind of insulates the plant throughout the cold days in the winter. Anyway, that's what I got going on. So you guys have a good day and a better tomorrow.